Tomorrow, Congress kicks off 2 days of hearings on the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank with the focus on regulators and what they missed. FDIC Chair Martin Gruenberg, Fed Vice Chair for Supervision Michael Barr, we've had all their testimony out already. Treasury Undersecretary for Domestic Finance Nellie Lang, they'll all testify before the Senate Banking Committee tomorrow, House Financial Services on Wednesday. Joining me now, one of the lawmakers looking for answers, Congressman Jim Himes of Connecticut, a House Financial Services member, correct? Congressman, welcome.
That's right. Thank you, Kelly.
It's good to see you again. And I mean, it's hard not to cut right to the chase and say, so are you going to raise the cap or not? Or is there going to be a tiered approach? I mean, we can't kind of go on forever with this implicit guarantee. A former colleague maybe of yours, you maybe just heard Alec Phillips say we can't go on forever with this implicit backstop of all deposits in the country.
Yeah. Obviously, we can't go back. We can't go on forever, and that's not what this is designed to do any more than the extraordinary measures that were put into place in 2009 were designed to last forever. I think. I mean, let me also cut to the chase, which is no. I don't think Congress is going to act to lift the cap on deposits. I think there have been proposals, obviously, and the emergency activity was the emergency activity. But look, I think there's some really tough issues around this, including whether who would pay and how could you insure every dollar of deposit. Right now, what I can tell you, obviously, there's a lot of policy issues. There's not a lot of direction in an already divided Congress. So I think that's going to be a lot less the focus of tomorrow's hearing. Tomorrow's hearing, I think, is largely going to be about what went wrong and what can be learned so that it doesn't happen again.
Well, I mean, learned so that it doesn't happen again. It kind of all comes down to the FDIC cap or lack thereof, right?
Well, I don't think so. I think you had a management team that was presumably well-paid, experienced bankers that didn't understand something that your 17-year-old in a high school finance class understands, which is that when interest rates go up, bond prices go down. That's pretty esoteric to a lot of people out there, but that is probably the very first thing you learn in high school finance. And yet, rising interest rates were no mystery. They were not hidden from anybody. So there's an awful lot to unpack about how that was allowed to happen. And secondly, look, we know that the San Francisco Federal Reserve in particular was in frequent communication with Silicon Valley Bank, including raising all sorts of risk management issues. I guess that's good, but the obvious question is, how do you raise these issues in a timely fashion? Because clearly they weren't raised or they weren't acted upon in a timely fashion. I think that the deposit insurance number, that's something we should talk about, but that is not core, I think, to understanding what happened and doing what we need to do to make sure it doesn't happen again. If you've got a lot more than the insured deposits at a depository, a deposit insert at a bank, if you've got $1 billion of deposits, you better understand that $750 million of those deposits are not insured and act accordingly.